I wasn't prepped to do it, I probably wouldn't. I'd give it some time if it were me. Man, who doesn't love this opening? I didn't grow up with PlayStation, so my nostalgia for this is not, you know, peak. But I remember seeing the PS3 reveal of this, which basically is where this all started. But, I don't know. It's just one of those classic moments. Gets me every time. Gets me hyped. Probably not. It would be faster. Maybe. I would do it on hard mode, but... Figured just start fresh.
Get down here, Merc.
Probably gonna get a chunk of tutorials though.
You're up.
Yep.
You're coming with us. Nice and easy. Don't think so. Not bad.
Level 7 already. I feel like that's a joke. Oh yeah, checking my old save. It's about a 30-hour game.
Have fun.
Which is pretty good, I think. I mean, I can't really recall how long this part is in the original. Even though I have played past that point. I don't think it takes that long to get to the world map.
Drop the weapon.
You got this.
Yeah, what he said. You're coming with us.
Can't get me around it. Enough.
And I mean, I've said this multiple times, but I've never finished
Not bad.
Final Fantasy on PS1. What, 7? Actually, none of them. I just played up to a certain point and then stopped and then just looked up the ending. And that's just kind of in part with me not owning these things, you know, when they were relevant. And I just didn't have like a dedicated, like, okay, I'm just gonna play retro games now. You know, there was always something new coming out. And I just never finished it. So, probably original Final Fantasy VII will happen
So
at
what's
some
Soldier Boy's
point.
deal? Is he one of us now? He's kind of
Maybe
lost
after
this,
Rebirth.
what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us. I'm glad to have him.
This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
But I feel like that's not uncommon.
Real joy to look at too.
Guess I'm not on the same page as people.
Like, as primarily a Nintendo guy, I don't think it's weird to hear, like, I never played through most of these games.
Nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think?
Not interested.
What?
I think Crystal Chronicles was the first Final Fantasy game I ever owned.
Wedge.
Which, like, isn't even a real Final Fantasy.
It'd be worth the money, Merc. Every last gil.
And it wasn't until, what, the Switch? We finally got, like, Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9. Like, the originals. Very nice. I mean, there's a reason I didn't finish 8. And it's because I don't like drawing magic. That system drives me insane.
Calling fire. Let's go.
Yeah, when you can get people to play Crystal Chronicles, it is a unique experience, but man, the remaster kind of, they really just streamlined it for solo play. Which is annoying, but I feel like it's fair.
No escape. Was never in doubt.
Hey, Cloud! Elevator's over there! Catch up soon!
And who knows, maybe we'll get like a Crystal Chronicles like game from an indie developer at some point. But I feel like that would be tough to do with like a purely online kind of game. The only way I could see you doing it is if you had like a cloud save that like
Not so fast. We've got
people would like download and upload and it would update. But then like, I don't know.
Think you can
That wouldn't really work in the long run. Like if two people were playing separately. Or I mean like at the same time, but separately.
That's that. Let's go. All right.
Yeah, never finished 7. I think I know all the big points though. Never finished 8. Didn't care. Even when I know the story, I don't really understand the story. And 9 I never finished. And 9's my favorite. Because it was first Final Fantasy I ever saw and played. And I mean, like, just going back
soldiers may attack on command, but I hear they make good guard dogs too. Bet you've seen a few reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage? Ain't holding out on me, are you? Stamp scared to bite the hand that fed him? Or is he a loyal little doggy? Have it your way, Mutt. We can do this with you, or we can do this without you.
Different reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
Don't you worry. Biggs will have the door open soon.
In 3, 2, damn.
Now, what I was gonna say, like going back and like looking at Final Fantasy, because all of these games were like already out by the time I could comprehend video games. Like Final Fantasy IX was kind of like the real Final Fantasy. Because I think that was the last time the original guys were all working together. Or at least most of the team.
Then let's move.
He always knows just what to say.
Cut it out. Simmer down, hotshot.
And I've been looking up the soundtracks on Spotify, and it's kind of insane how many songs these guys did. And I say these guys, I mean Nobu.
What can you do?
But like to do like all of these tracks
Careful in
for
there.
all these games.
I got this place covered.
Looks like the elevator's on enough. Mind pushing
Like I
that
can't even
button?
put it into words how much work like just goes into this stuff.
So, you know Tifa, right? It's not really my business, but are you guys close?
I wonder if they used this
Are you
sort of
ignoring me?
this set or this, you know, I don't know what to call it.
Tifa.
The modeled city there. If I wonder if they used that for Rebirth. They kind of reused it.
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir. We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life. Rest assured.
But I mean, I don't know. I guess if it's your job,
much longer.
I guess you'd have the resources to do it all.
This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you? Mako is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me! You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
You really hear that?
Damn straight I do!
Get help.
Say that again!
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screaming for later.
Our lives are on the line now. listening, Merc? One false move, and that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting. There are some places a sword just can't reach. Just bear with him for me, would you?
Yeah.
Should have asked for more money.
All right, the Barrett tutorial. I already know.
Let the man with the gun go to work.
Except I can't aim.
10 cans ain't got nothing on me. Now for the real show.
Okay, it fills ATB. Do I have Dew of Thunder? But I feel like I wouldn't have the best commentary on the remakes. Slight spoiler. I know it's not, you know, it is a remake, but it's not a remake. So whatever the differences are, I mean, for the first one, I know. I kind of know it, but like when we get later into the game, I'm not too familiar.
All done.
Cocky little bastard, ain't you?
I would imagine like some of the optional stuff is, you know, more mandatory, like
What we have here.
Yuffie and Vincent.
Security system. Great.
Those things will hurt more.
'Cause I know those are missable.
They'll cut you down to size and then some.
In the original.
I'm guessing you've done this kind of thing before.
Yeah. Figure out the timing of the lasers. Then make a move when they cycle off.
Exactly. I'll go first. Nothing like a little danger to get the blood pumping.
So whenever they add like a new character, maybe then I would
Keep
know.
those baby blues of yours on me.
But if something were to happen at a specific spot that's different, I probably wouldn't know.
Not too shabby. Pay more attention. Okay, let's see what's up next. And it's more of the same. Come on then. You're doing good, soldier. Pretty easy, right? Nice job, Cloud. Phew. Well, I'm glad that's over with. And we're look. They don't call those things sweepers for nothing. They can wipe out a whole squad in seconds.
Not if you wipe the floor with them
Yeah,
first.
I wouldn't have much to say on what's different. Unless it was like a major plot point where I specifically know like this is how it's supposed to happen. Then I'd be like, oh, okay, that's what they're doing.
That hunk of junk is a heavy weapons platform.
Like smaller stuff I probably would not pick up on.
Need to hit it with magic. That should give us an opening.
Hey, it's not moving.
Put it down. Give it all you got.
Oops.
Try this. Now's our chance. Go.
Don't need to tell me twice. I'm gonna enjoy this. Here it comes.
Easy peasy.
What are you, 20-something?
First. Soldier first class. Doesn't go into the 20s.
What the hell you talking about? I mean your age, not your goddamn rank. Though for all I know, a soldier's rank could be the same as his age. Guess that make you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn.
I mean, I think the internet's been pretty good about spoilers on Rebirth.
That's our target, the reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the bottom. Let's get down there.
I've only seen like one thing, and it wasn't even like a spoiler. It was just something that happens.
I can practically taste it. Hurry it up.
But I'm trying my best.
Scared, huh?
More like excited. I've been dreaming about this for years.
Heads up, boys. The end's in sight. Leave the rest in your capable hands. Good luck.
I feel like there's a few things like the collective population will agree to not talk about or spoil. But luckily it looks like Rebirth is one of them.
It's on you.
Guess it's my turn. Ah, see ya.
I know they did that for Avengers Endgame. I know there was some agreement not to talk about it for at least like a week or two.
That's that. See ya. Enough. No time to celebrate.
I don't know if this is like known, but like Danganronpa V3. That's something that I know I definitely don't want to talk about. Having played all the games, I do not want to talk about V3.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Like the experience those games give is so good. I don't want to talk about that game.
All right.
Technically, I don't want to talk about the series, but like
Can bite the hand that
I think
feeds.
the first one is pretty well known.
Go on. Do the honors.
But anything
Prove to
past
me
2,
you're the man Tifa
I think you
says
can kind
are.
of go in spoiler free.
You're one of us.
Never said I was. I'm just
But
here for the
V3,
paycheck.
you can't even talk about chapter 1.
Then do the damn
You
job.
can't even talk about it. And it's probably the only visual novel I'll ever enjoy and recommend. And that's not to say that I didn't enjoy Digimon Survive, but for the $80 price tag, when you could probably buy all of Danganronpa for $80 or less,
Your call, Merc.
it's a
Pretty
it's a
cocky,
tough
ain't
sell.
You double crossing.
Heads up.
What in the hell? Hey, how the hell do we fight this thing?
It's got reinforced armor plating, but the Eternals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
No other option, huh? We barely scratched the damn thing.
Didn't I tell you to use magic?
Thought you were full of shit.
Think whatever you want. Just do it. Burn. Hello? Lightning magic? You even know how to use materia?
Of course I know how to use material. What kind of stupid
I mean, I was waiting for his bar to fill up, Cloud.
Gotta heal up.
I don't really have a lot of health.
The hell is that?
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
Thought you were the expert.
So what's your brilliant plan, genius?
You turning hell on me, Mark?
Bingo! Focus on that cord.
Oh, now he remembers. Don't keep me waiting in suspense.
You know what I'm glad about? I'm glad that I'm not gonna have the oh, I'm playing Elden Ring control mixed up on other games now. It might happen a little bit. But that'll be over.
Focus. Find a way. Don't just fight. Adapt. Whatever. Now, hit it hard and fast.
Oh, you're in for it now.
Just shoot.
Probably should have done that instead.
Think it through. Let's finish this. Sorry. Don't just fight. Adapt. Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser.
Huh? So, what do we do?
Don't get hit. Take cover behind that debris. Now, go. Try this.
Probably shouldn't be spamming that, just in case. I do like the system. It's very, like, it's very risk reward. I mean, I don't think we're gonna have a problem with it, you know, on the first playthrough. What?
Heads up! Tail laser!
I see it.
Then take cover already!
But when I was playing the game on hard, definitely there was a bit more to it. And a limit? Okay.
Gotta gotta memorize the attack patterns.
Also, I can't really comment on how long some of these fights are compared to the PS1. I feel like a lot of them are just, you know, longer for the sake of, you know, adding more to the game.
Right. Don't let up.
How do I have... Oh, I guess I'm not really using any...
It's down. Rain hell on it.
Ain't gotta tell me twice.
Not using any magic on Cloud.
There goes another. Now's our chance to do some real damage.
But I mean, you kind of have to do more. If you're going for real time... Like... I don't even know if it's like a hybrid. It's not really turn-based. It is a little bit. But like you kind of... They kind of make it... More reactive. Which I was not doing a really good job of.
You hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
Come on, we've got to move.
Where should be covering our way out? Go, go, go!
Man, I wonder how people feel about turn-based. Like, you don't really see it too often anymore. Trying to think of the last one. And I mean like a major release. Like there's probably a bunch of like indie titles. I mean Pokemon is still turn-based.
Not bad.
But I don't think you can really change Pokemon. Or at least mainline Pokemon without like... I mean, I don't think you can do it. You'd have to market it as something else. Like that's kind of what people want.
You okay?
Do I look okay?
Bravely Default 2 was turn-based. But I didn't finish it. It kind
My hero.
of wore out its welcome a little bit for me.
Look after Jesse.
And I got really close to the end too.
Come this way.
It's just kind of a disappointment
Probably.
compared to the first two.
I think I see an exit. Come on. Don't look back. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
And I should boot it up and finish it. But that's probably like another 10 hours of gameplay.
We're running out of time.
At the least. I'm assuming I was close to the end.
It keeps me focused. I'll freak out if I don't talk.
Have it your way.
Things were escalating, so like I'd find it hard to believe there's more. But maybe I got to the point where, you know, I'm like, man, usually by now there's some kind of twist and the game's kind of just goes off the rails. Maybe it was at that point. Maybe something was about to happen and I quit right before.
X, soldier boy.
They're here.
And nobody talks about that game, so I have no clue.
It's lost ticket.
Cool. 5 seconds is all we need.
The others are waiting. Gotta get the hell out of here ASAP.
Need a light. Was never in doubt.
Yeah, I can't really think of any turn-based game. I mean, there's a lot of mobile games that are turn-based, but mobile games are like they're not in the runnings for what I'm talking about.
Get ready. Enough.
Where? Oh, I thought he... thought he wrapped that up on his own.
Not bad.
Yeah, the one thing I actually don't like is the real-time menu. I wish I could just go in and just like use like 3 potions or whatever, just like all at once and not like go through using them one at a time or healing one person one at a time.
No escape. Take the lead.
Nice. What was I just talking about?
Sir.
take that as a yes.
Okay, that was pretty cool. All right, come on.
Looks like we made it. And with nothing but a few scratches to show. Think you might have overdone it?
I followed the instructions to the letter. Maybe it triggered a reaction with the Mako?
Well, let's hope the city's still in one piece.
But the planet's what matters, right? I mean, this must have helped some.
After all that, it had better have. Anyway, let's get going. We in Sector 8?
That'd be just down there.
All right then, lead the way.
You got it. Watch out for live wires. They're everywhere.
Ugh. The air in here reeks. Can't wait to get out in the open. Man, what is that? I've never smelled anything so foul.
Not much else to talk
It's
about.
me. Gotta do something.
I lost my train of thought. And now can't really think of anything else.
I felt that one in my guts.
They just keep on coming.
We need to get out of this place.
So maybe we'll call it here.
The primary explosive?
I know it's not the longest stream,
Hey, we can figure that out later.
but Elden Ring's wrapped up.
I'm running on empty.
That frees up some
You
time.
can refuel at the base.
Next time I'll have to bring a little pick-me-up.
How much farther do we have to go?
Not far. That's about as good a place as any.
Stand back then. I'll set the bomb.
Can't wait to see you, Marlene.
Can't wait to take a hot shower.
She's good to go. Fire in the hole!
You sure told those doors.
Let that be a lesson to anything that gets in my way.
Attention all citizens. Attention all citizens. This is an alert from the Shinra Emergency Operations Center. Unidentified intruders have detonated a bomb inside Mako Reactor 1. Multiple explosions have been confirmed, as well as ongoing fire. In response, a disaster warning has been issued in Sectors 1 and 8. Structures in the area are at high risk of collapse, rendering the entire sector hazardous. Therefore, all residents of Sector 8...
No way.
This couldn't have been us, could it?
But what if it was?
What's done is done.
Merc's right. It ain't pretty, but we can't stop now. This was just the first reactor, and the planet won't be safe till we get the rest.
Yeah. We always knew this was gonna get messy.
And this is only the beginning.
Y'all gotta look at the bigger picture here. Nothing worth fighting for was ever won without sacrifice. Though you may not be crying out, I know you're in pain, just like the planet. But it's okay, because I'm here for you, to help take the load off your shoulders. Your fears, worries, your concerns, and yes, your fees. Whatever your problem, I got you.
So, what's our next move, boss?
That's easy enough. We get our asses home.
And we'll wrap her up. We'll probably start with this tomorrow. Oh, the menu tutorial. Thank you. I can't change equipment yet. I don't have the equipment tutorial yet.